What up, guys? It's your boy BZ back again with a quick video, and I know what some of you guys are saying, where the fuck have you been? And the truth is, I had intended on making daily vlog-ish videos. I'm working on a lot of things. I spent so much time screen printing shirts. All the while, somebody in my family, somebody very dear to me, their cancer came back for the third time. So, you know, I've been like dealing with that. I've been dealing with like a lot of heavy things, and I don't really have like a support system. Like I'm a very, when I go through like stressful things, I like to do it on my own. I really don't like talking to a bunch of people. So that's what I've been doing, man. Just working, trying to, anyways, just trying to get shit done. I'm at the office now, and boss is here, and I wanted to make a video because due to some recent occurrences, I want to make this video. This is kind of like if you're starting a brand today. These are a few things that you absolutely don't want to do. First thing being, don't overextend yourself in the way of like trying to work with so many people, because look at it like this, guys. The flies don't come out unless there's shit. The fleas don't just bite leaves. Fleas wait for a good mammal to come by to hop onto. And the same thing with like business, or like trying to do something with yourself that's a little extraordinary. For example, the minute I started my brand and like really was out there promoting it heavy, promoting it like it was this big thing, even though I had just started, like I had a lot of people on my ass, and I mean that in like the good/bad way. For example, I had people that wanted sponsorships. I worked with bands that like I promoted heavy. I had people that always seemed like they wanted to help out at events. Like, all of these people, they come to you because they don't do anything else. Flies, they don't really do anything. They go where the shit is. They land on the shit. Try to use that shit for as long as they can, then they die, they reproduce, they lay an egg and die like in a day or something. The fleas don't just jump on the couch and start biting the couch, you know what I mean? Fleas wait for something that they can benefit from. That's like what most of these people are. Leeches, fleas, the crows, whatever you want to word them, they come. And they act like they're the most supportive, loving, oh my god, I'm gonna die for this brand. Like, people, they will put on whatever disguise they need to benefit from you. That has happened to me so many times because I run Epyon Royal by myself. So especially early on, when somebody would be like, oh man, I want to come be a part, I want to come help, I want to come to the show, I want to rock it on stage, I'm an artist, I'm in a band. It's like I wasted so much time promoting bands that like didn't do shit, you know, like the laziest people on earth. And then like bands, they'll just jump from like clothing line to clothing line. So they'll be like, oh, yeah, we're with this other brand now. It's just like this is like petty stuff. It doesn't really amount to anything. And the people that try to leech onto you, they really don't amount to anything. Like, unless they were already famous prior to me working with them, none of the bands that I ever worked with ever became shit. They like never did anything. Like, they got up to a certain level of popularity. The height of their popularity was always when I was promoting them. After we just like stopped promoting each other, all these bands went downhill. It's the same thing with like every artist I've worked with that wasn't already famous beforehand. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to take credit for anybody else's fame. They earn that. But it's like that middle stage where you're just trying to promote, and you like go above and beyond for people, and they're really not about anything. So that's like one of the things I can tell you. You're gonna have friends that come out of nowhere. Oh, remember back in high school? Oh, I remember this. Just ignore these people, because let's face it, if these people were going to amount to anything at all, at any point in their life, they would already be doing it, right? Like, you're watching this video because you're trying to do some extra. I'm in this office right now with all these shirts and things to do because I wanted to do something above average. I wanted to do something extraordinary. Am I trying to do something that's earth-shattering? No, I'm not inventing anything. I'm putting my spin on a product that I love. I love clothes. I'm putting my spin on clothes. I'm already doing it, and I've been doing it since 2009. You get people that come out of the woodwork like, yo, I'm great at social media marketing, you know what I'm saying? Then where's your money? If you're so good at social media marketing, where's your money? What are you selling? Who are your followers? You can't tell me, oh, I'm the best. Or like even worse, right? So screw those people I just mentioned. Even worse. Oh, you know, I'm an influencer. I'm a public figure. And then like you go on their Instagram, they got like 100 followers. Side note, I got like 200 followers on mine. So, but the thing is, I don't promote it. I just post, and I don't even do. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just started it like a year ago. I don't care. Epyon Royal, on the other hand, like what, 15,000. The Facebook page got like 20,000. This thing got like almost 8,000 subscribers. So I know what I'm doing as far as growing a following. I could have all those numbers be way higher if Facebook and Instagram, if their organic reach wasn't like 0%. Back in the day on Facebook, it made sense to have your page be like super big, because when you made a post and you had 100,000 fans, a large portion of those fans, maybe like 80,000, got to be able to see the post. Now if you have 100,000 fans, only 0.5 of those people see it. So it's like nothing. It's like literally nothing. That's why Facebook ads are more important than like actual following. But yeah, like I said, man, the flies come out when the shit is here. When there's no shit, they disappear, right? And it's gonna be tempting to be like, oh, let's work together. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Because you're probably pretty desperate, or you feel desperate because you just started and you're like, I want to be famous and rich and all this shit right now. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I don't give a fuck who you are. The biggest brands right now, like even if it's a brand new brand, that person was a designer beforehand. You know what I'm saying? This whole Off-White thing, Virgil was already designing stuff before Off-White, before his other brands. He's been designing stuff. That's the same thing with any big designer, any big brand. Like, some of them are hype trains and they'll just show up and disappear. But for the most part, these people have been working for a long time. So you might feel like, oh, I gotta get it now. I want to do it now. No. It's like everybody, they fucking cry because they can't have everything right now for free. Like, they want to live in abundance, but they're abundantly lazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's like another type of person you want to avoid. Something else I would probably avoid. How can I word this? Avoid events that don't heavily outweigh the cons. Like, if you don't want to go to some show and sit there all day and not even know if you're gonna make money, don't go. If you have that vibe of like, oh, I'm dreading this, don't go. You don't have to go to every event. I get invited to tons and tons of events, most of which are like, yeah, come sell at our event. We have an application. The application fee's $20. Yeah, the application fee's $20, and the price of the show is $200. But like, a lot of these people that put these shows on, they have the same vendors every time. So chances are, if you're doing something like clothes, they already have their like 5-10 clothing people, but they're still sending me the email. They're still sending me the email to go, oh yeah, we'd love to have you out, but you got to apply. And I'm like, but you already have the same fucking clothing people every time. Like these people have the same clothing vendors every time. They don't have more space. So what they do is they basically exploit you. They're like, yeah, pay $10, pay $20 for that application. You know what I mean? And then like, oh, sorry, you know, you weren't chosen, but please feel free. Apply for the next event. Here's a link. And you're like, oh, good, I'll get on the next one. It's like a scam. And there's a lot of these people, especially in Detroit. There's a lot of them. They're scammers. They have these events. They paint them to being like this big event. And all these people are going to show up. And they don't promote it. They focus more on like getting people to pay the application fee than they do investing money. They should invest the whole application fee into the marketing budget. But you know, these people, they're scammers. So just be picky with the types of events that you go to. And another thing is like, it kind of goes back to the first point. If you're doing something that's like skateboarding, biking, like any kind of like sporting thing, because we do support some like extreme athletes. And here's the thing, guys. This is how it's gonna work with these guys. You could work with an athlete, right? In the beginning, when they're not that great. And here's like the ideal scenario. I've always worked with people, athletes, when they're like developing, like when they're young, they're developing, you know, try to help them, build them up, give them products if I can, you know, like real organic growth. But the thing is, if those people, most of the time, almost every time really, those people, if they are really good, they get to a certain level, they're basically going to go, if you can't pay me XYZ, then I'm going with this other brand. They'll pick a lame brand that they have no affiliation with. The brand makes ugly products. They'll pick a brand that can pay them over working with you, right? So essentially what you have to do is anticipate that. Anticipate all these people that are around you. Anticipate them not being around you. As soon as something becomes like not advantageous for them, they're gonna go. They're gonna bounce. No matter how loyalty and oh, that's my brother, this, and oh, I ride or die. Like they'll always leave. America is a very, what are you doing for me right now? And if somebody else will do it for me just a little bit better, I'm gone. It doesn't matter if they say, oh, we're brothers. This is a family. That shit doesn't matter. It like literally doesn't matter. It might matter to me. That's how I am. I'm loyal to a fault. I'll stay loyal to you until it's like physically impossible. But most people aren't like that. The minute they get an opportunity to go ride for somebody else or to go work with somebody else, they're going to work with somebody else. Plain and simple. People are not loyal. So you just kind of have to keep your expectations real when it comes to the ways you interact with people, because a lot of them don't care. They don't have your best intention. And honestly, when things get tough for you, you say you have a tough month where you're like, yo, I got a new collection, please support, please support. Those people are not going to be around. Trust me. That's your boy BZ. I'm going to try to make these kind of videos as regularly as possible. I'm not really sure what to do. This YouTube thing, like, I have like 8,000 subscribers almost. The videos get like 200 views. A lot of people saying, oh, it's not showing up in my sub box. A lot of people just skipping it. Whatever, who cares? This isn't my job. I'm going to post as regularly as I can. But to be honest, my business comes first, above everything. If you're a real one and you want me to be able to make these videos, support the brand itself. You don't have to donate to a Patreon. You don't have to go sign up for fucking One White Charlie or whatever the hell these like little brands are that sponsor these YouTubers. I'm not asking you to sign up for anything. If you mess with me, if you mess with the brand, Pick something up. Get something for yourself. Buy a gift for yourself. And when I make sales like this, in the business side of things keeps going, it unlocks my abilities as an entrepreneur and a creator to make videos. If I don't hit certain sales goals for that day, I can't make no video. I don't got time for that because I gotta work. Like I said, guys, I'm going through a lot of stuff with my family as far as cancer goes. I don't want to say too much because it's not about me. It's about this person. And I'm not like these YouTubers, guys. This shit ain't gonna be in a thumbnail to click, oh my god, so-and-so is dying. And then they cry on the camera. I'm a real man. We don't do that around here. So you're gonna have to forgive me for the lack of videos. I appreciate anybody that even watched this video. And like I said, I just spent so much time printing all these shirts. We had a pre-sale for all the new stuff. It went really well as far as pre-sales go. And now it's time to like focus on selling stuff. So if you support the brand, and you support me as a person, and you appreciate, most importantly, if you appreciate any of the information I've ever given you, please buy something. I appreciate you guys. It's your boy BZ. Back to work. Oh yeah, stay royal. Peace.